Hi everybody, in this video we are going to discuss about the human health and disease. And in the previous two videos regarding this chapter, we have discussed what are the important terms and points that are related to this particular chapter that we will be frequently coming across. So now we are going to discuss about this particular chapter in detail. In detail we are going to discuss now. And here we are all worried about what? The health of an individual. Okay, health of an individual. So health for a long time it is considered as the state of body. Health for a long time it is considered as state of body. Okay, state of body and mind. State of body and mind is the health. It is thought for a long time. But you know how they concluded this is that health for a long time is the state of body and mind. With the balancing of humus, they said, with the balance of what? Humus. With the balance of humus. With the balance of humus. Now the question is, what are these humus? Okay, which are helping in maintaining good health. In maintaining good health. So what we said, health is what? It is a state of body and mind. Balanced state of body and mind is the health. And it is the health is balanced with the help of what? Humus. Now what are humus? The question is, what are humus? You know, humus means, in simple, we can say that they are nothing but fluids. Humus are what? The fluids that are there present in one's body. Present in one's body. So there are different types of fluids that are present in the body. Like you can say that there are like black bile is a fluid which is considered to be present in the body. Yellow bile, okay, and another one which we come across is the most commonly as blood, and there is another one called as phlegm. All these four are considered to be different types of fluids. So here if you are seeing these fluids, so if you are seeing these fluids, which we are calling it as what? Humus, are the ones which are balancing of what? Health. Okay, it is being asserted, means it is being considered that it is these humus which are controlling our health by Greeks, okay, by Greek scientists or the great scientist known as Hippocrates, okay, and even the Indian Ayurvedic system, also asserted that it is the humus which helps in maintaining the good health. It is the humus which helps in maintaining the good health. Is being asserted, agreed, considered by the Hippocrates and also Indian Ayurveda system. Okay, Hippocrates and Indian Ayurveda system asserted that it is the humus which helps in maintaining what? Good health. Which helps in maintaining good health. And here, very important one is that which we should keep in mind is the black bile. Those people who are having this particular black bile are considered to have hot personality, and as well as it is these people who are with the black bile suffering with fever. Okay, suffering with fever means what? Or otherwise high temperature. It is high temperature. But it is being disproved. That it is not the humus or the black bile which will help in maintaining good health. It is disproved by another scientist who is very familiar for all of us, known as William Harvey. Okay, he is a very familiar scientist known as William Harvey. Okay, William Harvey is the one who discovered what? Blood circulation. He is the one who discovered blood circulation. So he said that it is not the black bile. Okay, it is not the black bile which helps in maintaining what? Good health. Black bile is considered as what? Humus. So what these Greeks or like Hippocrates and Indian Ayurveda system said in long time ago, they said that it is the humus which helps in maintaining the good health. But now William Harvey, when he is the one who discovered blood circulation, he demonstrated and experimentally proved that it is not the black bile which is responsible in maintaining good health, or which is, we are highlighting it here as the fever, means what? The increasing temperature. So here William Harvey disproved that increase in temperature of the body is not because of what? Black bile. It is not because of the black bile. It is not because of the black. After William Harvey disproved the good humor hypothesis, okay, so called as good humor hypothesis regarding what? Black bile. In later part, that through biology, okay, through biology, it is stated that biology, okay, through biology, mind influences, okay, mind influences through the neural system, and the endocrine system, okay, okay, mind will be influencing the neural system and endocrine system, okay, and endocrine system, these two, so that these two will be influencing, or it will be acting upon the immune system. It will be influencing in turn the immune system. So it is this immune system which helps in maintaining good health. It is this immune system which helps in maintaining what? The good health. Okay, it is this immune system which helps in good health. So here, what we have to keep in mind is that mind is influencing what? The neural system and endocrine system. So these two will act upon our immune system. Where the immune system helps in protecting our body from various types of diseases. Then only we can say that it has got the good health. So good health is based upon what? The immune system. Immune system is active or under the control of what? The neural system and the endocrine system, which are under the control of what? The mind, which are under the control of mind. So here, in order to maintain good health, it is the mind, okay, and the mental state of an individual. It is the mind and the mental state which will affect what? Which will affect the health of an individual. This is what we have to keep in mind. So if your mind and mental stability are calm and cool or balanced, then obviously those people will be having what? A good health. They will be maintaining good health. So here mind and mental state will be playing a crucial role. Why? Because they are the ones which are stimulating what? The neural system and the endocrine system, and these two will be acting upon the immune system to protect our body from various types of diseases so that we can maintain good health. So here we have to keep that mind and mental state are very important, which will affect the health of an individual. Now we are going to discuss about how the health is affected by. Okay, how the health is affected by. So we can broadly say that health is affected by genetic disorders, infections, and the lifestyle. Okay, genetic disorders, infections, and the lifestyle. All these three can affect our health. Now, if you look at the genetic disorders, these are the deficiency disease with which the child is born. Okay, genetic disorders means what? It is the deficiency disease. Okay, deficiency disease with which the child is born. Okay, deficiency disease with which the child will be born. Here what we are saying, genetic disorders, deficiencies with which the child is born. Okay, deficiency with which the child is born, or deficiencies are defects the child inherits from birth. Okay, it may be what we have to keep in mind is that genetic disorders are the deficiency with which the child is born. Deficiency disease with which the child is born, or deficiencies or defects which the child inherits from the parents. We call them as what? Genetic disorders. And these genetic disorders, as the term here itself tells, that it is under the Control of what? The genes. It is because of the malfunctioning of the genes. Improper functioning of the genes can cause the deficiency disease. So those diseases are now carried from parents to the children. Okay, to the children from the birth, or they may be having, or they may be suffering with these deficiency disease in their life, okay, during their lifetime. So deficiency disease with which the child is born are inherited from the parents. We call them as what? Genetic disorders that are under the control of the genes. And infections, okay, infections which are caused by what? The organisms, okay, disease causing organisms will be responsible for causing these infections. And if you are looking at the lifestyle, and the third one is the lifestyle, which is very, very important for all of us, which is when we are following the good lifestyle, it is easy for us to maintain good health. It is under our control, or it happens under our consciousness. That is what? Taking good food and taking good rest. You have to give body rest. You have to do exercise. Okay, good exercise to the body. Taking good food, rest, exercise, and also maintaining good habits. Maintaining good habits are very important. We should try to practice good habits which we are not having. So good habits also will help in what? In maintaining good health. So this is what about what? The lifestyle. That take the good food that we are taking, rest that we are giving for the body, exercise that we are doing, and also the habits that we have or lacking, that which we are lacking also we should try to practice, so that these habits will help us in maintaining what? Good health. So there are many people who will not maintain good lifestyle. Means what? Good food habits they will not have. They will not give rest to the body nor maintain, or they do exercise or have good habits which will be affecting what? The good health. So in these three types we can broadly classify how the health is affected by. So what are those? Genetic disorders, infections, and lifestyle. Genetic disorders, infections, and lifestyle. And now we can define the word health. So what is health now? A state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being. A state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being, and not only absence of disease. What do you mean by that? It doesn't mean that if I am not suffering with a disease, I am with good health. I'm with good health. So even if I am not suffering with any disease, it means that I am not with good health. So what is important? A healthy person is a one who is with a complete physical, mental, and social well-being. Okay, and not only absence of disease. This is the right definition for health. So now what is health now? It is a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being, and not only the absence of disease. So we already have quoted some of the points that how to maintain good health. So here are some, that if we have to maintain good health, we should take balanced diet. Okay, we should maintain balanced diet. Balanced diet means what? All the food material with sufficient nutrients should be taken into the body. Okay, all the nutrients which are there present in the food should be taken. It doesn't mean that balanced diet means not taking the food in excess nor in less. Balanced diet means not eating less. It means that having the food which contains all the nutrients requirements. That is called as balanced diet. So to maintain good health, we should maintain balanced diet and personal hygiene. Okay, cleanliness of the body. Personal hygiene is very important to maintain good health, and regular exercise, as we already quoted this. Regular exercise is required to maintain good health. And apart from these three that we are saying, which are common, balanced diet, personal hygiene, and regular exercise, yoga is also very important to maintain the physical and mental state of the person. Okay, physical and mental state of a person can be maintained with the help of what? Yoga. So we can say that physical health and mental health can also be maintained with the help of yoga. Can also be maintained with the help of yoga. So knowing about the health, now how to bring up this awareness in the people? How to bring up this awareness in the people? So awareness for achieving good health. So what is the awareness that we should bring for the people to maintain good health? So compulsorily every person, in order to maintain good health, they should take what? Vaccination. We should take vaccination. Vaccination, otherwise we call it as what? Immunization. We also call it as immunization. Okay. So in this process, they give the heat killed, attenuated microbes deliberately into the body, so that our body will produce the antibodies to destroy that particular germs, which we are going to study about this in the later part of our chapter. So here, compulsorily vaccination should be taken, otherwise called as what? Immunization, to fight against the infectious diseases. To fight against the infectious diseases. And proper disposal of waste. Proper disposal of waste. We should not throw the waste wherever we want. We should throw it properly, carefully in a particular area. And the next one is what? Control of vectors. Vectors, we already came across this word. Vectors means what? Carriers. Those organisms which are carrying the pathogen are called as what? Vectors. So we should try to have some measures to control these vectors, like what? Either it is a housefly, or either it is a mosquito, or either it is a cockroach. We should try to have certain methods or measures to control these vectors, because these are there carrying these pathogens from one host to another host and affects the host with a disease. So we have to control the vectors. And maintenance of hygienic food and water resources. Maintenance of hygienic food, good food, healthy food, without contaminated with any other disease causing microbes, and water, good water, pure water, without containing any microbes which can cause disease. That we are calling it as what? Maintenance of hygienic food and water resources are very important to achieve good health. To achieve good health. So now we will see in a schematic form about the common disease in humans. Common disease in humans. In humans, the disease can be broadly classified into congenital and acquired. In humans, the disease can be broadly classified into two types. One is congenital and acquired. Here, if you are looking at the congenital, it is talking about the genetic disorders. It is talking about the genetic disorders. And here, acquired. Acquired means it can be of two types again, communicable and non-communicable. Communicable and non-communicable. Instead of using the word communicable, we also come across another word called as infectious. So, acquired disease can be communicable or otherwise infectious, and non-communicable, otherwise called as what? Non-infectious. Infectious and non-infectious are the two types of acquired diseases. Now, if you are seeing the communicable disease, which can be transferred from one person to another person, they can be again of two types. Communicable disease will be transferred from one person to another person. So, transfer of a disease from one person to another person can take place in two ways. One is called as what? Contagious. One is called as contagious. Means what? Through direct contact. With the direct contact. Maybe a microbe is there on an object. So, when we are touching it, it is called as direct contact. So, maybe you are using your computer system. So, when there is any microbe present on the mouse, when you are touching it, it is called as direct contact. Maybe microbes are there present on the door knob. When you are touching that door knob, it is direct contact. So, such disease which are, that are carried, through the direct contact are called as what? Contagious. Through direct contact are called as contagious, we are calling it as. Communicable disease means infectious disease is another type called as what? Non-contagious. It is not by direct contact, but by a causing agent. By a causing agent. Causing agent can be generally what we say vectors, carriers. So they are generally what? Insects. So here there are many diseases which will be carried by the agents. So those are called as the non-contagious disease, which are transferred by a particular agent. Maybe another animal, organism, which transfer this disease from one person to another person. then we are calling it as what? Causing agent. And now about the non-communicable disease means what? Non-infectious. They are not carried or transferred from one person to another person. But whereas communicable disease, they will be transferred from one person to another person. Non-communicable means non-infectious disease. These are of different types. One we can call them as deficiency disease. If there is anything that is deficient, there may be vitamins. If they are deficient, they may be leading to a different type of disease in the body. If there is deficiency of minerals, it can lead to a different type of disease, which will not be transferred from one person to another person. It is only in that person you can see those diseases. And so here, non-communicable means non-infectious, which will not be carried from one person to another person. They are of different types, as we said now: deficiency disease, degenerative, allergic, cancer, mental, or addiction. Okay, these are all different types of non-communicable diseases. See here, deficiency, as I said, mineral deficiency, vitamin deficiency can cause different types of diseases. Degenerative, as the age is increasing, progressiveness of the age increases, then there will be improper functioning of different types of organs in the body. That we call it as what? Degenerative. Allergic, there will be some people who are allergic to certain substances in the environment, maybe for dust, maybe for another like feathers of a bird, or maybe for pollen grains, maybe they are allergic. So that will not be carried from one person to another person. And here, cancer. Cancer is also a non-infectious disease which will not be carried from one person to another person. And the other one is mental retardation. Okay, mental retardation. Brain will not be working properly. Improper functioning can lead to mental retardation and improper functioning of the brain. So that is what non-infectious disease. Loss of memory, improper behavior of a person, maybe because of what? Mental disorder. And the other one will be addiction. Addiction to drugs and alcohol can also lead to some diseases. So all those are coming under as what? Non-communicable diseases, which are called as non-infectious diseases. So this is a simple flow chart we should keep in mind as we proceed with this particular chapter, and we are going to discuss about the communicable and non-communicable diseases in the next video. And the continuation of this will be in the other videos about the communicable and non-communicable diseases that are there. We are going to discuss under the human diseases. Thank you so much.